Hello and welcome to a brand spanking new Crafty Simulations video. In today's video we're breaking out the buggy again because we're going to take an airfield tour on Burning Blue Design's brand new piece of scenery, Kittyhawk Aerodrome. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, you guys will all know that I like to do these little tour videos where I take my little buggy around a piece of scenery and show it off for you. Now, I have done quite a few videos around Burning Blue Designs, the development team who designed some of the best pieces of scenery here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Now, they are known for general aviation, smaller airfields, more rural airfields, the ones that are hidden away that you fly to on a Cessna, you fly to them even, I get my mouth right, on a nice weekend day in the summer. It's lovely, and to be honest with you, they fit in very well with the theme of this channel and being general aviation in the VFR world. And they have just released their latest piece of scenery. This is Kittyhawk. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, I'll admit it. I do make a few issues every now and again, and when I first heard that Kittyhawk had just been released, I had it in my mind, and I was right up to the point when I was proven wrong, that Kittyhawk was in America. And I was thinking, okay, they made a piece of scenery in America. They have done this before. There is one or two pieces of scenery that are based outside the UK. 99% of all their sceneries are in the UK. So's Kittyhawk. So I was coloured blue when I first downloaded it, put it into the sim, and thought, hang on a minute, this is actually in the UK. So what we're going to do, before we go and drive into this, we're going to actually read the words of the company. So this is Burning Blue Design's own words regarding Kittyhawk. So, Kittyhawk has been faithfully recreated by Burning Blue Designs, working with Kittyhawk Aerodrome management and undertaking on-site visits, ensuring the highest level of accuracy. Okay, so remember that. Highest levels of accuracy. This is something Burning Blue Designs are known for. I think if you've seen my previous videos, the level of detail these guys go to is just biblical. So, in the features department for this quite small little quaint airfield in the south of England, not the US, we have over 50 custom 3D objects, each with full PBR textures, detailed hangar interiors and working animated hangar doors, dynamic animated spectators, custom terraforming with accurate runway profiles. These are all grass runways, my favourite ones to land on. Detailed POI Lawton Place Tower, VFR reference for 16 approach. I'm probably going to get that pronounced wrong, but I struggle with words at the best of times. So, completely custom animated windsocks, full night lighting and dynamic weather compatibility, enhanced high-resolution, colour-corrected ground textures. Numerous custom aircraft have been included to reflect actual aircraft found at the airfield, and these include the American Champion Super Decathlon, Golf India Zulu, Piper PA-28, Golf Charlie Lima Foxtrot Yankee. I hate this phonetic alphabet, I really do. And also Piper PA-28, Golf Bravo Sierra even Zulu Tango. Oh, like I said, I hate it. Now, I will say, and I'll say this now, this is a note that Burning Blue Designs have put on their website, and it's a bit of an issue, small issue. So this is their words again. Please note, Kittyhawk Aerodrome has only recently, this is the real one, has been assigned even the ICAO code Echo Golf Kilo Foxtrot. Unfortunately, this code is already assigned in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Therefore, Echo Golf Kilo Golf has been used to avoid clashes with other default Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery. The airfield even, is listed as Echo Golf Kilo Golf Kittyhawk Aerodrome. So, like I say, it is a bit of a get around. We can't obviously expect Flight Simulator to change their scenery codes and everything. So, like I say, it's very nice that Burning Blue Designs have put that little note in there. So, if you are looking for it for its correct real code, it will not come up as Kittyhawk. So, anyway, let's jump back in my little buggy, if I can work out how this thing works. Hey, turn on my Trackir. I love this thing, I really do. Come on, let's go. This is the Juice Goose buggy, the slowest of the three, I think, are available. Go around the trees here. So what we end up here is the first of the bits of scenery. Obviously this airfield is very, very small, very, very quaint, but you do get very good detailing in things that really shouldn't really be that important. I mean, we've got what looks like a BMW sat there. Again, from any distance other than right in front of it, it looks very realistic. Fly over it, you'll see that and go, that's a car. Get up close to it, yeah, it's a little bit different, but it is a flight simulator after all. One of the buildings here, again, super realistic. Absolutely super realistic. I love it. My little garden shed here. Go slow. You haven't seen my driving, mate. So moving into the airfield, always a good porter potty there. So we do have some buildings here. So we have the usual arrangement of vehicles. Again, realistic vehicles. What we got there? A Jeep, a Skoda, I want to say. What's the blue one? Nissan? I want to say Nissan. And obviously the one in the corner is definitely a Ford Transit. So it is very, very realistic. We'll just pull this view out a little bit. We'll just show how quaint, how quiet. We do have a a solar farm sat here. So again, that's a sign of the times, unfortunately. So we do have one of the runways is here, I think. Yes, I think the other runway crosses off over that way. So I think if we go this way, we'll see what's around. So again, this isn't the biggest piece of scenery that BBD have created. They have got bigger bits of scenery. It's reflected in the price point as well. I will go through that in a minute. Well, when I get to the end of the video and show you about the price. We'll try not to run over Harry here. Yeah, we'll call him Harry. You're on your phone, mate? So, what's the sign say? Come on, go back. No unauthorised persons or vehicles beyond this point. Oh, I am so unauthorised, it's unbelievable. So again, look at the levels of detail we have here. We have a health and safety sign. Again, completely and utterly pointless in a flight simulator world, because you're out there in your aircraft, you won't see that. But it shows you the level of detail that BBD go to with these pieces of scenery. So there is Kittyhawk's main hangar. Again, a very accurate rendition of this hangar. We have one of the PA-28s in here and the Super Decathlon sat next to it. These are aircraft obviously that were here are based here when the guys at BBD came down to actually do all their wonderful work they do to create and translate these bits of scenery into our flight simulator world. So again, it goes to the detail. You have the toolboxes, you have a person staring there. No, it is animated, it is moving. Fire extinguishers, signs, posters, I mean things like that. You're not going to see this when you're in the aircraft taxiing around and taking off and all that kind of stuff, but you do get to see this here. It's really, really fantastic. In fact, if I remember, this is going to be I hate using the drone camera at the best of times. What do I do? Where's down? There we go. There we go. I can do it. I'm cool. So just look at the levels of detail. We have the Battle of Britain. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in, please? Zoom in. There we go. I knew the zoom was somewhere around here. So the Battle of Britain Air Show, an actual poster from Shoreham for 2010. Again, that probably was there when the guys came here to do their photography. So public warning from World War I by the look of it. Some more World War II based Sabre. I want to say the left one's a Sabre, the other one's a Mustang by the look of it. Cartoon work. Just look at the level of detail that goes to this. Again, not something you're going to see much from the air, but you are going to see it from Burning Blue Designs. So anyway, let's go back to this. Drone cameras, hate them with a passion. So let's move over to, we have another hangar over here. So I do want to see actually, if I do this, and I do this, and where is it? Where's my clock? There's my clock. If I go down here, yep, hangar door shuts. I can't even see if that one's shut. It's pitch black. Again, like I say, the animations are, get off. the animations are there. We get good night lighting from the top of the hangars there, good night lighting from the buildings. Completely nutty pitch black. There is no night lighting for the runways because it's a grass field. But again, realistic. So we'll go back to there, put that there. And yes, there you go. That hangar actually opens and shuts as well. To go open the other one. Yes, there we go. That is the level of detail you get from Burning Blue Designs. Absolutely great. Awesome. Fantastic. So let's see if I can turn this thing around. Trackir, come on, pay attention to me. Thank you. So we'll just drive onto the grass here. A little picnic area. Imagine it's rather relaxing. There we have another one of the PA-28s. Again, a very realistic AI model. Adds a bit of realism, I think, to the area. I think this is the taxiway. I'm not 100%. This is the joys of grass strips. Ah, yes, runway markings. Runway ahead. Take your word for that. Yeah, that definitely looks like a runway to me. So let's go all the way down. So it looks like it's a backtracking runway, as I like to call them. So there is no designated taxiway off the runway. You would land, if you were facing this way, you'd backtrack back up the runway. It is quite a narrow runway, but then again, for Cessnas and Pipers and the aircraft that you would expect to be here, it's actually probably quite accurate. So, seeing as we're at the end of the runway, you know what's going to happen. Floor it. So I'm just looking at my little mini map down here. I actually think it has a rather large approach area, because this is the end of the runway, which is quite wide, but we had quite a narrow section. So I think what it is you have a very large approach onto a rather wider runway. So this runway is plenty wide. So we do have another cross runway here. So the other runway, there you go, that's the end of that runway, and that's this way. So again, what do we have here? Would have to be a little bit aware of landing this way. You do have a signpost which is accurate, and you should be perfectly fine to land here and not have any issues. We do have the 3D animated windsock. Definitely not a windy day today. Got our solar panels, one for the future. One assumes, yes, I would say this way's a taxiway. And there we are. Kittyhawk. Yeah, parking. That means I can park it right here. Probably not for this car. Probably more for the aircraft. So anyway, like I say, this is Burning Blue Designs Kittyhawk Aerodrome. It is obviously smaller than the standard airfields of which Burning Blue Designs create, and it is reflected in the price, because this one sells for the lofty price. Remember this, lofty. 5 of your UK pounds and 95 pence. That's all it costs. £5.95p. Yes, I would translate that into euros and dollars and all the rest of it, but you know, it's not expensive. And if you are into the VFR, general aviation side of flight simulation, and you're flying from the UK, Burning Blue Designs are one of the best. They create some simply outstanding small airfields. They do create some big ones. They do create some more international ones. I think Farnborough's been created, so that's probably one of the biggest ones. And then they also create some of the smallest, like these ones here. This one here being £5.95. It's a small airfield. Fewer buildings, fewer aircraft, but still given the time and dedication to create a world-beating piece of scenery. And you'll hear this from me, that Burning Blue designs are absolutely fantastic. Like I say, for the channel, they are fantastic. They do create the perfect airfields for me to fly in and out of, or try to. What I will say is that when I try to fly in and out of this one, because I will do it, grass runways, not my favourite. You can never see a grass airfield until it's right on top of you, or you're right on top of it, I should say. So yeah, it is a joy and a challenge to fly from these airfields. So if you've got any questions or comments, bang them below. I will put a link in the description for where you can purchase this from Burning Blue Designs directly. This is available on Flight Sim 2020 and 24. You purchase it as a one-time purchase. You will get access to both simulator versions, and you'll download it off the website themselves. And it has been absolutely fantastic. Flight Simulator 2024, I believe, has had an update. 2020 has not. 2020 this is version 1, I believe. 2024 has had a slight little update. There was a slight bit of a glitching issue, but again, Burning Blue Designs, the great thing about it is they listen. Go on their Discord channel, just listen to the chats. I'm on there. A lot of other development teams, Flight Simulator content creators are on there around Burning Blue Designs, and you will see the work that goes into the creation of the piece of scenery here that BBD create. And they will listen to everything that you say. They might not be able to, they ask for various airfields to be created, or you ask for various airfields to be created. They might not be able to create them. Obviously, there's financial restraints on pieces of scenery and travel restraints and that, but they are a very open company and brilliant to listen to. And if there is any issues with their pieces of software, no matter which one it is, they'll look at it, and if it is a genuine issue, they will fix it. There is no guarantee, we'll just ignore that one and, hopefully people won't listen to it and all that. They will fix it. They are that good. Communication is key at Burning Blue Designs. So anyway, I will, like I say, drop you a link down below in the description. If you have any questions or comments about Kittyhawk, please bang them below, and I will see you in a future Microsoft Flight Simulator video very, very soon.